Fact of the day.
Fact of the day.
Hello, hi, and welcome to Fact of the Day with me, Mark Lotsu. Epilepsy and stopping seizures. So what is an epileptic seizure? It's when neurons in your brain become too excitable and start firing out of control. It can start in a small area of the brain and then spread to a wider area of the brain, causing an epileptic seizure. Most people who have epilepsy can control it with medicine, but about a third of all cases can't be controlled in this way. And it's known that stress can worsen epilepsy, and so taking part in activities such as mindfulness training, meditating, yoga, playing sports where you don't get stressed out in, can help to reduce the number of epileptic seizures. Now, studies have shown that seizures can be reduced using a technique called biofeedback training. Now, in the medical world, this is quite controversial. It's almost akin to something like a placebo effect. This is how it works. So there's basically techniques that give you feedback about certain body functions, for example, your blood pressure or how much you sweat. So in terms of epilepsy, you have pads on your hands which connect to a computer, but then as you sweat, you may not be aware of it. The computer takes a tiny increase in moisture, tells you this, and then you try to become aware of this feeling before sweat actually starts to form on your hands. It's making you more aware of your own body and how your body responds. So with a seizure, some people say they get an odd feeling, odd taste in the mouth, they get this weird sense of deja vu. And with the biofeedback training, those people who have these sensations and feelings and become more alert and more aware of them actually reduce the number of seizures they have. And even doing the biofeedback training, people who don't get any warning signs have also shown to reduce the number of seizures. So this was done by Yoko Nagi of the Brighton and Sussex Medical School, who trialled this on 38 people. They gave them biofeedback training and half of them showed a reduction in the number of seizures over the course of a month by 50%. So half didn't show that much of a reduction, half of them it was reduced by 50%. So brain scans of those who benefited from this showed an increase in activity between the temporal lobes on the side of the brain where seizures normally start and the prefrontal cortex, which is involved in higher cognitive functions. Previous research has shown that the nerve bundle that connects the two regions is the main path that seizures usually spread out from. And if this is surgically cut, it can actually reduce seizures. So it might sound very woo-woo, but the basic principle is you get an odd sensation just before you have a seizure, you become more aware, you become more alert, you become more in tune to that sensation, and that hopefully then reduces your chance of actually having a seizure. Do you have any experience of this technique? Do you have seizures? What do you do to control them? Leave a message in the comments. Thanks for tuning in. Love you, bye. Love you, bye. Love you, bye.